Hi guys, welcome back to my video. And today we are going to talk about a very sensitive topic. So basically we're going to talk about freedom. Okay, so everyone has this question that somewhere down the line they need to be free. Freedom is something which people are always looking for. So recently I was reading a survey which says that 95% of the working population are thinking about joining or starting a new business or joining someone else's business, because somewhere deep down they have this thing in their mind that a job is a job, a business is a business, an initial business. I'm not talking about the business like Microsoft or the Fortune 500 business, but yes, a normal business wherein if you are a self-employed person, you are a doctor, you have to go to the clinic, because if you don't go to the clinic will close. You have to, if you are a shopkeeper, you have to make sure that you are there in the shop. So somewhere down the line, the freedom thing is missing. Somewhere, if I see, in the 21st century, people are really looking for freedom. Now, what is your freedom? What exactly is your freedom? So I would say, in my case, my freedom is having time, because I know money is important. Money is very important. If I have money, I can help others, but not to help others, I really need money. So that is there anyways. But more than that, you need time. You see, there is no point of a person working for 40 to 50 years and then buying a Ferrari. And I don't know if you are in a job, how many people have bought a Ferrari who is in a job, if I see, except the global CEOs of the world. So even if you buy a Ferrari, you are too old to drive that. There is no point of that. And you are missing out on the whole story of freedom, having time, having money. So there are a lot of things. So for few it might be building relationships, for few it might be having sufficient time to spend with family, for few it would be sufficient time to spend with your wife, with your kids. Someone came to me and said, I want to work so hard that I want to be a full-time father and not a part-time father. Because typically what working class parents do is they go office, they come back home, and then they spend a little bit of time with their kids. So for everything else, there is maids taking care of them. So I want to do a comparison, small comparison. Technically, we are slaves of the modern world. So in the early eras of 1980s, if you, I don't know if you have read Abraham Lincoln's story, at the time when he was becoming the president of the United States, there was still slavery. So I did study a very interesting topic, a book from Even a Moron with a Dream by Patan Sinatharajan. So this book specifically talks about slavery of old times and slavery of new times. So in the old times, people, the slaves basically, the slaves used to stay in the barn. They used to sleep in the hay at the morning time. The owner or the owner of those slaves, okay, he would come, he would barge into the door, he would enter and he would whip them, and it was like a sudden wake up call for them in the morning, and then they are allowed to go out and do the farming. And then there are two slots of lunchtime. So 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, one set of people will go and have food. After 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, there is another whistle which happens, and then the second set of people go and have food. So all these things were there in the slavery. And one lucky thing was that at that time there were no lights, electricity available. So people used to go back home by 6:30 and they used to sleep. Now, over the period of time, the slaves started finding small things for their amusement, because they had to survive. So they started, playing music, they started drinking, they started making wine, drink wine in their close circle, and then on a holiday, one day holiday they used to have, they will do all this, they will play, they will greet everyone, and then again back to the barn and the same old story. Now, if you compare that with us, there is not much different than what they were doing and right now what we are doing. The barn, that time, this time we are getting up in the morning. So we also get up in the morning with an alarm. We don't listen to the bird sounds and then get up. We also get up by an alarm, a shocking alarm. And then the constant thinking that, oh my god, I have to go to office today, I have this work, I have that work, I have to reply to him, I have to reply that, thousands of things piled up, I have to do this, I have to do that, all those things, and you don't even get time to have your proper breakfast. Your mother or your wife bakes for you, and she makes food for you, or your husband makes food for you, and they keep it on the table, and you are so in a hurry that you don't even have time to eat your breakfast. So people are going to the barn in the old days, but now in the new days, it's a glass structure where we all go and sit and work. And now the bosses will come, you will mingle with them. That time it was 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, there will be a whistle. There won't be any whistle at a whistle for lunch this time, but people make groups. They'll go in groups. 1 o'clock, I have a group, I will sit with them and eat. 2 o'clock, I have a group and I'll sit with them and eat. And then comes the beautiful Friday. Friday, we are drinking a lot, we enjoy a lot. Saturday, we sleep the whole day, we go to an event or something else. Sunday, we come back saying relaxing at home, nothing doing, and Monday again back to the same old routine. How different are we? That time, they were physically tortured, this time, it's mentally tortured. So, I don't know. It's a very thin line between freedom.